Hero Makers, welcome to Nurturing Tomorrow's Leaders. I'm Lynn Watts, and I help busy, dedicated school counselors create meaningful and engaging lessons for their students. Today, I want to talk to you about the best value on my website as you think about going into this fall and a new school year. And that is the Counselor Combo Pack. It includes 3 books, my small group guide, also the lesson plans for leadership lesson guide, and also the school counselor lessons for the entire year, elementary school counselor book of lesson plans. And here is the wonderful thing about each one of these lesson plans. They're all aligned with ASCA standards. They all have discussion questions. They have a format for the lesson. They have an activity, sometimes several activities that you can do. And most of them are also differentiated so you can deliver a similar lesson for the early grades, or it takes you all the way up to the upper grades. So similar topics, for instance, friendship or bullying is something that you want to be able to give a lesson on for both the younger students and also the older students, and it tells you how to do that. So let me share with you a little bit about each one of these books very quickly. Altogether, they provide 68 different lesson plans. That's a lot. That should take you through the entire year so that you don't have to think about what you're going to teach at any point. So the first one to talk about is the Elementary School Counselor's Book of Lesson Plans. This is a basic foundation of lessons that you can teach for the entire year. And it starts with a calendar that shows you the different topics for each month. And then you can go into the book and find that particular lesson for that grade level. So it's divided up month by month into different topics that you can teach for each month. And this one has 32 grab and go lessons. The next book that I recommend is the Elementary School Counselor's Book of Leadership Lessons. This book, all the lessons are about Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. So these are great skills and traits that you want to teach to the students as they develop their own leadership style and traits. This book includes 28 grab and go lessons. And again, they're all laid out so that you don't have to do any preparation or any planning to teach the lesson. They're just grab and go. This lesson book also includes pretty extensive bibliography for each one of the traits in terms of books that you could read in the classroom with the students, and you can incorporate it as part of the lesson. So this one also is a great resource for school counselors. And then my latest book that I have created has to do with teaching small group lessons. And don't you know that small groups are a great way to develop connection with students, and also for students to develop great social skills, problem solving, interaction, and develop some really important relationships. So this is 8 lessons. Each one of the lessons is laid out for you in terms of how to teach it. They begin with a getting to know you game. Then they ask essential questions and an activity. And then there is also a downloadable digital journal that comes free. You can just go to my website, nurturingtomorrowsleaders.com. You can download that student journal for free. And it is a great companion to this book. Although you have each one of the journal pages laid out for you in the book as well. So you could make copies of it here if you wanted to use it that way. And there's also a guide for how to use the book with some information about that. So 8 lessons for small groups. So I hope you find that useful and helpful as you make plans to begin a new school year in a very short time. I want to thank you so much for nurturing tomorrow's leaders by making an impact on the next generation through teaching lessons that matter. Thanks for listening.